Well, Regan, it's obviously a big game. We'll come on to what it might mean to you because it's your former club, but for your current club, what's the feeling now going into this game? Because, you know, it's second from bottom against third from bottom.
Yeah, there's no hiding from it. It's a big game, obviously. I do still think it's early on enough in the season that no matter which way it goes, there's still so much time. However, it's one we want to win. We're dying to win. And I think off the back of a good performance away to a good team in the cup, I think there's a lot of positives to take from that defeat. Ultimately, it was a defeat, but again, there was a lot of positives. So, yeah, we're looking forward to the game tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be a good occasion.
As you say, there is a long way to go in the season, but you don't want that gap between yourselves and anyone above you to get more than 3 points at the moment, would you? You need to make sure you get back on level terms somehow.
Absolutely. There's no hiding again. We don't want to be down there, but we are. And yeah, it will be a big game. And I think, honestly, we just need to find a way to win, no matter what way, good or bad, you know, pretty or not. We just have to win the game, as simple as that.
As you proved last week, you can score goals, but obviously conceding them as well, and particularly early goals as well, which kind of puts you under pressure when you really don't want that.
Yeah, again, it's been a problem all season, and that's a team problem. It's obviously not just the defence. You know, we defend as a team, and it's one we need to address, you know, real quickly, because you can't score 3 goals in a game and not win it like we did last week. You know, that doesn't matter what team you're playing against. You score 3 goals, you should be winning it. So yeah, the problem is not scoring goals. I think we have good players going forward that will score goals, and obviously we've got 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗬𝗢 back, who's, you know, was a big miss for us. He's seen his qualities in the last game. So yeah, we need to defend better as a team, absolutely. And I think once we get a platform where we can get a clean sheet or two, it'll hopefully kick us on up the league.
I know you don't want to be talking about hard luck stories all the time, but obviously 3 goals away from home against the kind of team you were up against and the form they've been in. How many positives can you take, or is it still a sense of, well, it's all well and good, but we still lost?
Yeah, it depends what way you look at it. I mean, I can be quite hard on myself and on the team, so I kind of look at it in a way that, you know, we score 3 and we don't win. It's almost unacceptable. But then you calm down a little bit and think, in fact, there was a lot of positives to take from that performance. Again, we scored 3 goals against a very good team that don't concede a lot of goals. You know, last season they were, you know, one of the best defences in the league, and it's probably the same this season. So we played a lot of good stuff last week. At the times it wasn't pretty, but you know, we can kind of mix our game up now that we have that presence up front, where we can kind of go long into look, but at the same time we have players around them that can play really good football. So again, I don't think scoring goals will be a huge problem throughout the season. It's just keeping them out our own net, which we're dying to fix.
And nice to be back at home as well, because it feels like you've been on the road a lot recently.
Yeah, obviously we've had all our points from at home, so you know, we want to just continue that sort of form at home. You know, the fans help us a lot, even though it's not been good at all this season. They still back us, and you know, they still come. I'll travel away in their numbers, so yeah, it'll be a good occasion tomorrow on Saturday even. But yeah, one we're looking forward to.
And a bit of significance in terms of your former club. How do you look back on your time at Forest Green? You got promoted there, of course.
Yeah. Nothing but good memories, to be honest with you. It probably didn't end the way I'd have liked it to, but that's football. But yeah, that first season was probably the best of my career. You know, obviously, like you said, we won the league, so yeah, a lot of good memories. Still got good mates there. So yeah, come Saturday they won't be mates, but you know, after that we can have a laugh.
And a few tussles with Tranmere as well. There always seems to be a bit of a history, a bit of an edge between Forest Green and Tranmere, because you've been battling for promotion and playoffs and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think it goes back to, you know, the National League days and things like that. So yeah, every time I've been on the pitch and in a game with Forest Green and Tranmere, it's been a good occasion. It was last or 2 seasons ago when I played for Forest Green, it was a sellout that day. So yeah, it's probably 2 teams that shouldn't be down that end of the table, but we are and they are, so it's just about getting ourselves out of it. You know, I'm playing for Tranmere now and I'm dying to get 3 points for us, because you know, I came here to to play at the top end of the table, and it's not went out that way. So it's down to me and it's down to the team to get us out of that position.